Welcome to Closet Coaching. I've had this question asked a couple of times, and it's interesting. I've never talked about it. It was can you be in recovery from disordered eating or an eating disorder and still be a foodie? Which, yeah, sure, why not? I do understand why the question is there, because it's like they both involve a level of almost like obsession and thinking a lot about food and perhaps planning around food and focusing on food. But they're different in that, like, a disorder is about control of food, and a foodie would be someone who just has general appreciation of and enjoyment from food. And that could be, I mean, you could have that if you're like a plant person or a dog person or a whatever your career is or your hobby is that you feel passionate about and derive like pleasure from. Food is one of those things. I mean, like, chefs are generally like just really get food and see the beauty in it, which there's nothing wrong with, and you can certainly do that. I'm sure that there's ways that it would be a slippery slope in the beginning, but ultimately, if you can be someone who truly can see the positives in food without feeling controlling about it, why not? I love to cook and I like food. I wouldn't call myself a foodie necessarily, but I definitely enjoy food, and I like I love trying new restaurants and different types of cuisine and things like that. I think the difference is that I used to like feel that way, and then I would stay there and I couldn't leave. It was like, then I had to like, I couldn't get out of that obsession. I couldn't move on with my life once the meal was over or once the recipe was created, or, it was like more like perseveration. So I guess asking yourself that question of, does it feel good? Does being a foodie feel good, or does it feel obsessive? And then pulling apart the differences and understanding that, yes, you can keep food in your life in a way that feels appreciative without being obsessed with it. There's no reason why you can't keep that enjoyment. I think it's just being mindful and staying mindful there. But yeah, anyway, I hope that answers your questions, and see you tomorrow.